viewers, our top focus now is Israel, where over the course of this war, we've been showing you how hospitals and mosques have been used as military quarters. But today, what we'll show you is another victim of terror, a school in the heart of Gaza. Take a look at these visuals. Once a school, now a terror hub. This is a school in Gaza City, which is one amongst many that have fallen into the hands of Hamas. While scanning and neutralizing terrorists in the area, the Israeli forces found an arms depot located in the heart of the school. Mortar shells, rocket launchers, AK-47s and Hamas flags were recovered. What's shocking is that arms cache was right next to a classroom.
יש מחרטה ומחסן של פצמ"רים, של רקטות. אפשר לראות פה משגרים. פה מתחתנו יש שקים מלאים בקלצ'ניקובים. פה יש דגלים, דגלי חמאס. והאירוע הזה בתוך בית ספר. בתוך בית ספר. ממש כיתת לימוד. אותו מחסן לייצור אמל"ח צמוד לכיתת לימוד. זאת אומרת, הכיתת לימוד הזאת היא כיתת לימוד של אמל"ח, של תחמושות. נמצאים כאן במחסן של רקטות ופצמ"רים. מה שאנחנו רואים פה על השולחן זה רקטות, כל הנראה מעל 15 מילימטר, ופצמ"ר 120, מרגמות. פה יש קנים שמיועדים לשיגור הרקטות, עוד מספר קנים.
And while we showed you a depot of weapons inside the school, it's now time to get on the roof. Look at these visuals on your screen. The terrace of a school has been turned into the base of operations of Hamas terror group. Terrorists have been using roofs as rocket launchers. However, now the Givati Brigade has eliminated close to 50 terrorists operating in the area. Hamas seeks to kill or injure a large number of people or to create widespread fear and panic, and to also carry out these attacks. The visuals on your screen, the visuals which you see, are the very proof to Hamas's sinister plot to bleed the people of Gaza. Mosques, schools, kids' play homes, swimming pools and UN buildings and many other civilian structures were used by terrorists to plan and perpetrate terror attacks. All their military structures are placed strategically in densely populated areas. This meticulous planning by terror group was done to incur maximum casualties in Israeli strikes. Mosques and children playground were used as rocket launching sites. Hospitals were used for cover fire and vantage points, and a site very close to UNICEF desalination plant was used as a launch pad. One of Israel's elite 162nd Division has been operating in the center of Gaza, an area of Hamas's military quarters, and with the help of the Air Force, infantry and armored troops, each and every terror infrastructure is being dismantled by the IDF. Rishabh is live with us. Rishabh, take us through really how Hamas is misusing and abusing civilian infrastructure for, as its terror dens, for attacking Israeli troops.
Well, definitely. If you see what's happening in Gaza, in the northern Gaza, be it hospitals, be it kindergartens, be it schools, even mosques have been used by Hamas terrorists for their benefit. Israeli Defense Forces have been putting out videos and proofs how Hamas has been using civilian establishments for their war, for their terror activities. We have seen rocket launchers inside mosques. The schools have been used to shelter terrorists, to ensure that their ammunition dumps are safe in the garb of educational institutions as well as in hospitals as well. We have seen that how the basements of hospitals have have been used to operate terrorism in Gaza. And that's the reason the Israeli Defense Forces asked the civilians in Gaza, the non-combatants in Gaza, to move south from northern Gaza so that the Israeli Defense Forces and Israeli Air Force can strike these terror outlets. And you can see in last 35 days of Israel war against this terrorism, Israel has eliminated at least 55 top leadership of Hamas terror organization, and Israel has been very clear that be it the relief material that was being sent to Gaza or these buildings that looks like at the first sight schools or mosques, they all are nothing but terror den. And Israel has been also very clear that if relief materials are to be sent to Gaza, it can only be food, medicines and clothing, nothing else. Reason, the fuel that was being sent as relief to Gaza was being used by Hamas to fuel their terror operatives, and that's the reason Israel stopped fuel for being transported to Gaza. Now there are footage that are coming out where we can clearly see that how schools and hospitals are being used by Hamas for terrorism and how it was used as launch pad for what happened on October 7th.